Ooh, uh, oh, recording in progress. Okay. Uh, yes, we're gonna record this class so we can send it to other people that wants to do it at their own time. So welcome. Thank you so much for having me in your home. And as I was saying, I'm offering this class just as a donation for a family that is really not doing very well in Siragao with the recent typhoon that just happened in December. Um, and yeah, I really feel there is not much we can do from here, right? Like standing from Canada, but just like send our prayers, our best thoughts, and maybe donating a couple of bucks in order to help them with their journey that it's going to take quite a while for them to to go back to what they used to. But anyway, as I was saying, this is a beautiful way to share and to come together as yoga uh, tells us and as yoga teaches us, come together as a unity and just bring energy for those people who need it right now. Okay, so we are going to start in a seated position. Take your time to get there. If you want to bring a block or a cushion underneath your hips, you're more than welcome to do that. Just take your time to keep your hips down on the ground or on a block. Maybe bringing your hands to your thighs. Maybe tucking your chin slightly and closing your eyes. Maybe bringing your gaze towards the point that's not moving. However that looks for you, however you feel more comfortable. Just take a moment here to begin to connect your breath, your intention. Just start bringing awareness to your breath. So begin by bringing awareness to the breath, by bringing awareness to our presence in the room, in our mat, and maybe even bringing awareness to how our feet presses on the ground and connect with the mat. Maybe from there, we bring awareness on how the energy and how the spine kind of like feels nice and tall as we feel nice and grounded. And maybe the shoulders eventually relax a little bit more and we bring them back and down, allowing the arms to rest by the sides, maybe the palms face towards the sky. Maybe we relax a little bit the gaze underneath the eyelids if the eyes are closed. Take a nice big inhale, fill up the lungs. And exhale, move it all out through the mouth, let it go. Let's do it again. Deep inhale through the nose. Exhale it out, all the air out through the mouth. If you would like to bring your hands at the center of the chest, if you feel comfortable, take a moment here to connect with your intention, your dedication, your reason why you're here. Just bring in a little bit of good thoughts for those people who have been affected by this um, Mother Nature typhoon rise. Take a moment. And if you would like to join me with the sound of Om, you're more than welcome to. If not, just enjoy the sound. Take a deep breath in through. Om. punatu sahaviryam karvavahai etasvinavati tamastu ma vipishravahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Release in your hands. And on your next inhale, take a deep breath in, extend your arms towards the sky. On the exhale, release your arms by your side. Let's do that again. Deep inhale to reach all the way towards the sky. And on the exhale, we release the hands by our side. One more round. Deep inhale to reach all the way towards the sky. This time we interlace the fingers and move the palms away from us. We take a nice deep inhale to sit up nice and tall. Full breath out. One more just like that. Deep inhale. On the exhale, release the arms by your sides. Plant your right hand on the ground. Begin to reach the left hand towards the sky. Keep on rooting down to the left sit bone. Maybe the gaze follows the palm. Maybe it stays neutral. Take a nice big breath in. Long exhale. On your next inhale, come back to center and release opposite hand to the ground and change sides. Reaching up towards the sky with the other hand. You take a nice long breath, feeling how the ribcage expands. Long exhale. One more just like that. Deep inhale. On the exhale, coming back to center, begin to stretch the legs in front of you, coming into Dandasana posture. We're going to invite the right knee into the chest. We're going to hold the leg from behind. You're going to sit up nice and tall. If you find this really difficult, you can bring your knee to a bend and kind of like bring in your sit bone, your heel towards your sit bone. If not, just keep your leg nice and grounded. Take a nice big inhale, extend the leg towards the sky. On the exhale, lower back down. Deep inhale to reach it up. Exhale to lower back. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to lower. Deep inhale, extend. Exhale, lower back, lower down. Take a deep inhale, extend, keep the chest nice and open. Exhale, lower down. Let's do that one more time. Deep inhale and we stay. Keep the back extended. Take another breath. The other heel is actively pressing on the floor. On the exhale, we release all the way to the ground. We hold the knee towards the chest. We press the foot on the ground, more or less to fists apart, getting ready for Martyasana. Take a big breath in, rotate your shoulders back. On the exhale, twisting towards your right hand side. The other hand comes to the back of the mat for support. We take a nice long breath, sitting nice and tall. Long exhale. One more just like that. Inhale. On the exhale, come back to center. That foot is going to press on the inside of the thigh. Dhanurshasana, rolling the shoulders back, taking your timing here to maybe walk your hands forward, keeping the chest nice and open, and begin to fold down. Take one more deep breath in. Full exhale. One more just like that. Deep inhale. On the exhale, release, coming back to center, extending both legs, giving that a shape. Let's do that on the second side. We invite the left knee into the chest. We hold it from behind. We sit up nice and tall, both sit bones grounding. Take a nice big breath in, extend. Exhale, lower down. Deep inhale, point your toes. Exhale to lower. Inhale, extend, nice and tall. Exhale, lower. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to lower. Two more times. Inhale, extend. The other foot is active. Exhale, lower. Inhale, reach up. Exhale to lower. We're going to stay on the next deep inhale, extend. Maybe you look up. Keep the chest nice and open. Side glute to the chest. Take one more deep breath in. On the exhale, coming back to the ground, bringing the knee towards the chest, the foot steps into the mat, Martyasana, second side. Reaching your shoulders back, take a big breath in, chest is nice and tall, and we begin to twist towards the left hand side. Again, the left hand comes to the ground, the other hand wraps the arm wraps the knee. We take another big breath in. Full exhale. Coming back to a neutral position, the foot steps on the inside of the thigh, setting up for Dana Shasana. Keep the chest nice and open. We take a nice long breath. And on the exhale, we walk those hands forward and we fold forward. We just keep it simple here. We're just warming up. We don't want to reach all the way down. We're just waking up those hamstrings. Take a nice big breath in and a full exhale. One more. On the exhale, we come back to center. This time, we're gonna bring both feet on both soles of the feet together for Baddha Konasana. Hands to your feet, opening the toes towards the sky, rotating your shoulders back. You can stay here, or you can begin to bring your chest forward just a little bit here. As I said, we're just warming up. We take a couple of breaths and we stay. We give opportunity for those hips to start opening, to start waking up. As long as the spine is nice and long. Take a couple more breaths here, both sit bones rooting down, belly button, bringing in. Take another inhale, smooth breath out. And your next inhale, so coming back to center, releasing those legs forward, shaking that out. We're gonna swing those legs to the side, coming to our hands and knees, setting up for tabletop. We're gonna press those fingers on the ground, spreading those fingers nice and wide, and knees open, hip distance apart. Press into those hands and knees. Take a big breath and extend your right leg behind you. With the toes at 6 o'clock, take a big inhale. On the exhale, round the spine, bring the knee towards the nose. Deep inhale to lengthen. Exhale, squeeze the knee towards your right elbow. Deep inhale to extend. Exhale towards your left elbow. Deep inhale to lengthen. On the exhale, we step that foot in between the hands, setting up for Anjaneyasana, low lunge position. With your fingertips on the floor or your hands open towards the front of the mat. Take a nice long breath in here. Maybe you climb your hands to your thigh. You rotate your shoulders back. Take another breath. On the exhale, hands to the mat. Begin to tuck the back toes and extend the back leg. Take another big inhale, runner's lunge. Long exhale. One more, just like that. Deep inhale. On the exhale, the knee comes down to the floor. Right, left hand presses on the ground, and the other hand comes to your thigh. As you open your chest into Parivrtta Janu Shasana, maybe reaching up, maybe reaching back. Take one more in. Full breath out. And your next inhale, come back to center. Switch back into your tabletop. Drop the belly and open the chest, coming into cow pose. Exhale to round the spine, push the ground away from you. Coming back to a neutral position, extending this time the left leg behind you. Take a big breath in here, extend. On the exhale, bend your knee. Take a big breath in to lengthen. Exhale, knee towards the left elbow. Deep inhale to extend. Exhale to left to right elbow. Deep inhale to lengthen. On the exhale, we press that foot in between the hands, setting up for Anjaneyasana on your second side. Again, your fingertips on the floor or your hands open, keeping your hips nice and low, rotating your shoulders back and down. Hands might press on the thigh. Take a nice long breath in. Full breath out. One more. On the exhale, hands plant on the ground. We begin to tuck the back toes as we rise the back leg from the ground, the back knee from the ground. Take another inhale here, activating those thighs. Long exhale. Pressing back with your knee on the ground, setting up for Parivrtta on your second side. Your right hand presses on the ground, the other hand to the side. As you look up, maybe, or look to the horizon, maybe you reach the other hand towards the sky. Take a nice long breath or back. One more inhale. On the exhale, hands to the mat. Coming back to your tabletop. Drop the belly and open the chest. Exhale to round the spine. Inhale to open the chest, cow pose. Exhale to round the spine. Move the ground away from you. Tuck your back toes. Send those hips up and back. Coming to downward facing dog. Take a moment here to connect with your breath. To spread those fingers nice and wide. To point the index finger forward. Maybe you find a couple of adjustments here, a couple of bending your knees, or maybe saying yes with your head and saying no. Take a big breath in to reach your heels up, bend your knees, walk or step to the top of the mat. Lengthen the spine, inhale, exhale to just fold. Root down through your feet, come all the way up, maybe arch your back a little bit. On the exhale, hands at the center of the chest. Surya Namaskara. Take a deep inhale to reach your hands towards the sky. On the exhale, we fold forward over the legs. Plant those hands on the ground. We step the right foot back, knee comes down, Anjaneyasana. Take a breath. We've been here before. Long exhale. One more inhale. Full exhale. Plant those hands on the ground. Step back. Parvatasana. Feet together, hips up. Take a nice long breath. Exhale it out. Dropping your knees. Bend your chest and chin to the ground. Ashtanga Namaskar. Find your cobra. Inhale. Exhale to press back. Parvatasana. Take a big inhale. Smooth breath out. On your next inhale, step the right foot in between the hands. Back knee comes to the ground. Anjaneyasana. Take a breath. Long exhale. Planting those hands to step forward and fold. Root down through your feet. Come all the way up. Hands to the center of the chest. Let's do that on the second side. And I'm just going to say something here. If this pose, Ashtangasana or Ashtanga Namaskar, feels way too much on the shoulders, we can always stay here. Just do a couple of rounds of cat-cow and then press back into Parvatasana or down or any version of down dog. Okay? So let's do that on the second side. Let's take a big breath in to reach up. Exhale, fold forward over the legs. Plant those hands, step the left foot back. This time, knee comes down, Anjaneyasana. Take a breath, maybe you look up, opening the chest. On the exhale, press back, Parvatasana, feet together. At the end of the exhalation, drop the knee, chest and chin to the floor, Ashtanga Namaskar. Find your cobra, inhale. Exhale to press back, Parvatasana. On your next inhale, put the left foot in between the hands, back knee comes to the ground, Anjaneyasana, take a breath. And on the exhale, we step forward and fold. We root down through our feet, come all the way up. Hands to the center of the chest. Let's do that one more round. Deep inhale, reaching up. Exhale, fold forward over the legs. Plant those hands, step the right foot back, knee comes down, Anjaneyasana, maybe look up. On the exhale, step back, Parvatasana, feet together. At the end of the exhalation, drop the knees, chest and chin to the floor, hips stay up, Ashtanga Namaskar. Find your cobra, inhale. Exhale to press back, Parvatasana. On your next inhale, step the right foot in between the hands, back knee comes to the ground, Anjaneyasana. On the exhale, we step forward and fold. Root down through your feet, come all the way up. Hands to the center of the chest. Second side, big inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale to fold. Step the left foot back, knee comes down, Anjaneyasana. Offer that openness towards the sky. On the exhale, step back, Parvatasana, feet together, hips up. At the end of exhalation, drop the knees, chest and chin to the floor, Ashtanga Namaskar. Find your cobra, inhale. Exhale, press back, Parvatasana. On your next inhale, put the left foot in between the hands, back knee comes to the ground, Anjaneyasana. On the exhale, we step forward and fold. Root down through our feet, come all the way up. On the exhale, we step at the center of the chest. We take a moment here, we connect. We're gonna bring a big inhale here to extend the arms towards the sky. Maybe we extend so much that we come into the tiptoes. And on the exhale, keeping the tiptoes on the ground, begin to bend your knees and step low and low and low and low and low, extending those legs into the dust. Beautiful. You take a big breath in to reach your hands towards the sky. On the exhale, we're gonna fall forward, Paschimottanasana. Lengthen the spine in here. On the exhale, we just fold. Take a moment here, connect with your breath, keep your chest nice and open. Take a big breath in to lengthen the spine. Exhale it out. Releasing your legs, bending your knees towards the side, coming back to your tabletop. This time we're gonna extend those arms forward. As we extend those arms forward, we try to keep the hips over the knees as we bring the forehead down to the floor for this pose called Anahatasana. Posture of Anahata Chakra. They have the chakra of the heart. The hands press wide, the fingers spreading wide, elbows out of the mat. Take another big inhale. On the exhale, begin to lower your forearms on the ground and slide all the way to the ground into your Sphinx pose. Bhujangasana with your elbows underneath shoulders, rotating those shoulders back. Take a nice big inhale. Smooth breath out. Option is there for you to stay here. You're perfect in here. The option in there is for you to bring your hands underneath the shoulders. Pressing into those hands, rotating your shoulders back, opening your chest into Bhujangasana. On the exhale, we lower back down. Deep inhale to raise back up and open. On the exhale, we'll lower back down. Deep inhale to open the chest. Exhale to lower. Last one, we're gonna stay. Take a big inhale, open up. Pressing those hands on the ground. Take another big inhale. On the exhale, release all the way down. Make a pillow with your hands, forehead to the mat. Take a nice long breath here. Smooth breath out. One more just like that. Deep inhale. Exhale it out. This time we're going to extend those arms forward. Getting ready for Shalabhasana, alternating Shalabhasana. So Ardha Shalabhasana. Extending right hand, right arm, left leg up, chest is up. Exhale to lower back down. Deep inhale, second side, coming up. Exhale to lower back down. Deep inhale, first side, raise it up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, second side, open the chest. Exhale to lower. Inhale to open the chest, third side. Exhale, lower back down. Deep inhale to extend and coming up. Exhale to lower. Option to keep on alternating or bringing both arms, both legs up. Exhale, lower. Inhale to press it up. Exhale to lower. Two more times. Deep inhale to press it up. Exhale, lower back down. Last one. Deep inhale to press back up. On the exhale, release all the way to the ground, forehead to your hands, below with your hands. Take a moment, connect. Whenever you feel ready, begin to press those hands underneath your shoulders, pushing back into your tabletop. And as you feel ready, begin to tuck your toes, bending your hips up and back, coming to downward facing dog again. Take a moment here, connect with your breath. Take a nice big inhale to reach your right leg behind you. On the exhale, we plant that foot in between the hands, setting up for runner's lunge position. With your fingertips on the floor, gaze is forward. Take a nice long breath here. Begin to lean a little bit onto your front foot and stand that back leg behind you, standing split. Take a nice big breath in here. Option is there for you to stay. Option is there for you to connect knee towards the front knee. Take a big breath in to lengthen. Exhale to connect knee towards your front knee. Take a big breath in to lengthen. Exhale, connecting. Take a nice big inhale to lengthen. Exhale, connect and stay. Begin to bend your standing leg a lot and begin to rise into a variation of Utkatasana with one leg. Hands to the center of the chest. Begin to extend the standing leg and rise. Option is there for you to stay here. Option is there for you to bring your toes to the ground, coming into tree pose. Vrikshasana, hands can stay on your hips. Your foot can move a little bit more up or all the way up to your the inside of your thigh. And again, however that looks for you, however your practice looks today, it can be a little bit wobbly. That's fine. Just let it be. Feel nice and strong. Your hands come to the center of the chest, and maybe you reach towards the side. Take a couple more breaths. Strong life. Take a nice big inhale. On the exhale, hands to the center of the chest. Begin to bring that leg forward, just as we did, into bending the knee forward. And on the exhale, we step back into a brave warrior three, leaning forward, extending the back leg. And on the exhale, we step the foot on the ground, the back heel comes to the ground, and we open into our warrior one position. Take a big inhale to lengthen and stretch your arms towards the sky. Full breath out. One more just like that. Deep inhale. On the exhale, maybe your hands interlace behind you. Rotate your shoulders back. Take a big inhale here. You can stay or you can fold forward into humble warrior. Bringing the crown of the head eventually to connect to your big toe in front of you. Take another inhale here. Smooth breath out. One more. On the exhale, release hands to the ground. Maybe the back heel comes off the ground. We go back again into our runner's lunge. Take a nice big inhale. Option is there for you to lower the back knee or press the right hand on the ground and open the chest towards the side. Take a big inhale. Full breath out. One more. On the exhale, hands press on the ground, step back, tabletop, hips towards the heels, go back into your child's pose. Take a moment here again, connect to your breath. And as you come back into your breath,
Begin to focus again into your intention. Pressing those hands firmly on the ground. Begin to rise back again into your tabletop. And as you come into your tabletop, maybe you choose to go into a few cat-cows or a couple of movements of your choice, just moving nice and freely. Just slow, mindful movements here with your own breath. However those movements look, doesn't matter, just make sure they are mindful, slow movements with your breath. Whenever you feel ready, begin to step back into your downward facing dog. Take a big inhale, full breath out. On your next inhale, extend the left leg behind you. On the exhale, plant that foot in between the hands, setting up for runner's lunge position. Your chest is nice and open. We take a nice long breath here. Full breath out. Strong legs in here. Begin to walk your hands forward. Maybe you go all the way up into your standing split, squaring those hips again, keeping your legs nice and straight. You can stay here, of course, you can stay, or maybe you choose to flow it out, bringing the knee towards the knee. Take a big inhale to stretch it back. Exhale to squeeze it in. Deep inhale to lengthen. Exhale to squeeze. Inhale to extend. Exhale to squeeze. Last one, deep inhale, extending. On the exhale, we squeeze and stay. Strong standing leg, we begin to rise into that variation of chair pose with one leg. We take a nice long breath, we rise, hands to the center of the chest or the hip, and we choose our variation for Vrikshasana on the second side. Again, toes to the ground, great. Foot on the inside of your calf, great. Foot on the inside of your thigh, great as well. However that looks for you, just find your balance, focus on a drishti, that's not moving. Taking your time, maybe choosing a different variation on your arms. Take your time here, connect again with your breath. Just choosing that balance posture that you're comfortable with today. Maybe choosing a little bit more challenge if you want. Strong legs, strong foundation. Take a nice big inhale. On the exhale, come back to center, bring that knee up. And on the exhale, slowly, slowly, we begin to unfold it back into our warrior three position. We take a nice big breath in here. On the exhale, the leg comes back to the ground. Virabhadrasana, 8 seconds that. Reaching your hands towards the sky. Take a nice big inhale. Smooth breath out. Again, the option is there for you to stay or maybe to interlace your hands behind you. If that is too much and you have your props available at home, and I forgot to say this on the other side, you can use a towel or a strap, whatever you have here, that's always an option. Option is there for you to stay. Option is there for you to fall forward over the leg. Keeping your chest nice and open. Again, both feet are grounding. Take a nice long breath here. Full breath out. One more. On the exhale, hands plant on the ground. The back heel comes off the ground. Runner's lunge position. And again, you can move your knee to the ground if you wish. You can plant the hand on the ground and begin to twist. Or you can keep your feet, your toes tucked and extend your back leg. Whatever that looks for you. Take a nice big inhale. Keep your chest nice and open. On the exhale, hands to the mat, step back, tabletop. Choose in between Anahatasana with your hips over your knees, or child's pose, Malasana, with your hands on the ground, your hips towards your heels. Take a moment, connect again with your breath. Begin to walk those hands towards the right hand side, keeping your chest open, your forehead down towards the floor. On the exhale, we come back to center. Maybe we get a little bit longer as we move towards our second side, feeling that stretch on the side body. Take a nice long breath here. Full exhale. On your next inhale, coming back to your neutral position, pressing those hands on the ground again. Begin to swing your legs towards the side. And as you swing your legs towards the side, make sure your legs are into your left hand side. And the heels coming into your left hand side, we begin to bring that top leg across the other leg. So if this doesn't work for you, you can keep your legs straight and go back to that variation of Marichyasana we just did. Or, as I said, cross the leg over, rolling your shoulders back. Take a big breath in, extending opposite arm. And on the exhale, either wrapping the leg and the other hand comes back to the ground, or maybe crossing the elbow. Keeping your chest open here. Both sit bones grounded. Take another big breath in. Full breath out. On your next inhale, come back to center, releasing your legs forward and shake that up. I do that on the second side. We swing the legs to the opposite side. The top leg crosses over. If this is too much, you can keep it simple with Marichyasana. Okay, take a nice big inhale. It's the same thing. On the exhale, we twist towards the second side. The hands stay on the ground for support. Take a nice long breath. Exhale it out. One more inhale. Smooth exhale. And your next inhale, coming back to neutral position, extending your legs forward. Again, finding Paschimottanasana. It's going to change a little bit here. Take a nice big inhale, extend your arms towards the sky. On the exhale, we fold forward over the legs. At the beginning, we stay with the torso nice and long, with the spine nice and long, with the chest moving forward. Now that we find some length, I want you to start really releasing in this lazy, very, very lazy forward fold. So instead of keeping an active back, I would suggest that you start allowing your back to maybe round a little bit. Maybe allowing your head to fall heavy in here, your arms to move to your side. Just a very, very lazy forward fold. Something that helps to stretch the back in a different way, definitely. Maybe keeping the chin up, allowing all the weight of your head deep in. Take your time here, couple of breaths, feeling that nice stretch in the upper back. And as soon as you start feeling ready, beginning to unfold, keeping your chin nice and tucked towards the chest, unfold all the way to the ground. Allow your knees to bend so you can step your feet on the ground. The right ankle is gonna come on top of your left thigh, setting up for figure four or reclined figure four. You can stay here. You're more than welcome to invite the legs in. As you maybe invite the leg in, maybe you hold the leg from the top or from the back of the leg, keeping your hip nice and active so the knee, the opposite knee, that's your right knee, is kind of like pressing back, kind of like resisting here. And as it resists, you keep inviting those legs in. Try to keep both shoulders rooting down on the ground. Just allowing with the breath for the muscles to start opening. Whenever you feel ready, begin to drop that leg over. Keep the legs as they are. Extend your arms by your side. Switch your hips slightly to the right as you let your knees fall to the left hand side. You can keep your legs as they are. You can certainly cross them over if you want a little bit more of an intense twist, or you can keep your knees together just to twist. And your gaze can follow the opposite side if you want. Keep your chest nice and open. Whenever you feel ready, begin to come back to center. Planting those feet back again on the mat. Finding your reclined figure four on the second side as the left heel, the left ankle press on your thigh. Option is there for you to stay. This is a great place to be, or maybe invite your legs in, holding the legs from behind, holding the legs from the top. Keep your chest, your breath nice and calm. You allow those muscles start opening. Maybe the legs come a little bit closer to the chest. Just with a couple of breaths, a little bit of time. Take two more breaths here. Whenever you feel ready, releasing your legs. Again, planting the foot on the ground and maybe extending your arms. As you find your twist, move your hips slightly to the left and drop your knees towards the right. Chest is nice and open. Knees can be together, slightly apart. Crossing the legs is always an option. A moment here. Connect back again to your breath. Let's take two more breaths. And as you start feeling ready, come back to center. Invite those knees into the chest. Give yourself a little squeeze. Maybe even rock side to side a couple of times. Maybe you hold your feet from the outside, bringing your soles of the feet pointing towards the sky. And whenever you feel ready, hug the knees in one last time, giving yourself a little squeeze. Squeezing it in a little bit more. Take a nice big breath in, fill up the lungs. Exhale through the mouth, release all the way down into your final relaxation posture, Shavasana. I would like to guide you through your relaxation if you would like bringing attention to your feet, to your toes, and help them release the energy of the time. You're relaxing your toes. Begin to relax your feet and your ankles as well. To relax your legs, your calves, your knees, and thigh. Help them relax. Sending your breath to your hips so that you can relax. Relaxing your navel center, your stomach. Help it relax. Relaxing all your torso, your lungs, your wrists. Relax. Relaxing, taking a nice big inhale through the lungs. Exhale all the air out through the mouth. Relax. Relaxing your shoulders down on the ground. Help them relax. Allowing your arms to relax by your side. As you let your fingers and your hands relax. Allow your shoulders and neck to relax.
your head. There is no discomfort at all. Help it relax. Softening your gaze underneath your eyelids, softening your eyebrows, and relaxing your whole body. Help it relax. Allow it to surrender on the mat. व्याप्तयेन चराचरम् तत्पदं दर्शितं येतस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः आखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तयेन चराचरम् तत्पदं दर्शितं येतस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः असतो मा सत्कमय संस्तो मा द्वैत्रिर्गमय मृत्युर्मा अमृतं गमय ॐ शान्ति 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 In a moment, come back to your breath. Of course, if you are feeling comfortable where you are more than welcome to stay as long as you need. If you're ready to move, just be mindful with your body. Start moving. Maybe your fingers, your toes. Nice, simple movement. Gentle. Take your time. Find your way into your fetal position on your side of your choice. Connect back into the ground, back to your mat. And as you start coming back to center, coming back to your with your own time, there is no rush at all. Finding your way to your seat, bringing your hands to the center of the chest in Anjali Mudra. Take a moment here to connect back to your intention, to the reason why you stepped today on your mat. Send a little bit of our thoughts to people in Siragao right now. It makes it so much. Just sharing energy with them in general. Rub your palms together. And cover your eyes. Rub your palms one more time to cover that part of the body that needs it the most right now. Thank you so much for your presence here. As always, it is an honor to be here with you. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your evening. Thank you so much for joining me. If you would like to donate, we would really appreciate it. The link is in my bio. You can send me a message. I can post the link right in here. It is a GoFundMe for a family that lost everything in this devastating event back in December in Citadel. And we are really hoping to raise some funds for them so they can buy uh, in general, medicine and basics. All right. Well, thank you so much. Have a beautiful rest of your day.